Everyone, new information tonight from the Akron-Westfield School Board meeting. It comes 11 days after an incident in the high school's gym that was shared on social media. KTIV's Jessica Bowman joins us with Live Link 4 from outside that high school in Akron, Iowa. She has more about tonight's meeting. Jessica?
That's right. Let's get straight into it. Tonight, a very cordial meeting during the school board public comment part where concerned parents took center stage and took to that podium to express their feelings. I want you to listen in at what one of the parents had to say.
There are highlights from that meeting that I would like to bring to your attention that can be a gateway to further conversations. There were three major topics that stood out as being top priorities: communication, safety, and discipline.
All right, did you hear those three words? Communication, safety, and discipline. Those are the words from concerned parent Jessica Hughes as she addressed the Akron-Westfield Board of Education tonight. And, you know, this comes following the incident that happened back in March. And she said those three layers are the most expressed topics that came out of a public meeting she helped organize earlier this month. So collectively, she says the topics really weighed heavy on the hearts of many people there at that public meeting. And Hughes says they feel it is their obligation as parents and community members to stand up and put their words into action, just hoping for the board's support and approval. So they want to create a parent advocacy group to better the future for all parties.
Really have to come together with humility and open dialogue so that we can make positive changes and help assist the faculty, the students, and the administration in making some positive changes for our school, or for our students, making sure they have resources when it comes to mental health, behavioral health, and just in general a positive place to go to get any assistance they might need.
The school board honed in on the public comment, and they had this response following the hearing from the crowd.
We want to move forward together, kind of create some healing and kind of create some understanding so that there's an open communication and dialogue between both the district and the public of Akron.
And so you just heard from the school board president make that comment again following the school board meeting tonight where public comment was given. So right now, the parent advocacy group, it's really still in the beginning stages, and so plans are still being worked out. We'll continue to keep you updated. Reporting live from Akron, Jessica Bowman, KTIV News 4. Matt, I'm going to send it back to you in the studio.
Jessica, thanks so much.